Who? Welcome to another session of The Lounge. My name is Reggie, and I'm here with Yaz.
Hey.
And we call this The Lounge because we're literally sitting on two couches and just downstairs in the basement being a bunch of homos. And
Yes.
talking about the things that we care about the most.
Our feet are up in the air right now. Literally up on the couch.
And today's topic is going to be the anticipated Steam box. What we expect from it, what we hope from it, everything about it. And Yaz here is all about it.
Yeah, I was a console boy for years. I used to call Reggie a faggot. And when I say faggot, I don't mean gay person. I just mean faggot as a cuss word. Call him a faggot all the time.
Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. Call him a faggot all the time for using PC. Then I got a PC for DayZ. Oh, what? He went out and bought a PC just for DayZ. Yeah, see, DayZ fanboy. And then I've had Steam on other PCs or notebooks before, but I never used it. I got PC, got Steam, and almost every game on Steam is very compatible with an Xbox controller. And so it literally took the biggest console fanboy in me and pulled him over to PC. Biggest console fanboy ever. And I was making fun of Reggie for this. Now Reggie's all about the console, not about the PC, because I'm about the PC.
You have to go against whatever you're doing.
Yeah, basically.
I have to do something different.
I'm very excited, but we'll get to that excitement a little bit later. Well, okay. What do you hope for, Reggie, with the Steam box? What do you think it'll do differently than new Xbox, new PlayStation, the new whatever UGO, whatever the heck they think new console is called that's coming out?
What I'm expecting is cloud-based gaming. It's all going to be downloading. It's all going to be stored there. Not going to have a big hard drive because it's all going to be in the cloud, and you can go different places.
What?
Huh?
Really?
Why not? I mean, you're just seeing there already with Xbox 360.
Maybe I don't understand. Well, Xbox 360 is just about saving.
That's what I mean, saving.
But yeah, it still has to have a big hard drive if you're going to be downloading 50 games onto there.
Unless they stream them.
That'd be hard.
Because
you can't stream Black Ops multiplayer.
Level by level. Well, not multiplayer, but like campaign.
Oh. I mean, I guess I could see them doing that somehow.
Yeah, just, they load up a level, you play that, and then it loads up another level, you play that. I mean, that's what I expect, is to move away from hard drives, anything disk related, USB jump drives, is make it as easy as possible for everybody to not have to worry about keeping up with stuff or run out of space.
That'd be a good idea.
And they'll probably make you buy more hard drive space out there in the cloud. So
I like that.
I'm expecting that not only for the Steam box, but for everybody across the floor. Just everybody to do that.
Okay, well, alright, console boy, we're talking about the Steam box, not everybody. What do you expect specifically from the Steam box that Xbox and PS will not have?
All the indie games. We're going to have a living room front page, whatever you want to call it. All the indie games.
Minecraft's not an indie game anymore. It started off as an indie game, but it's not indie. I hate people that call Minecraft indie, because it's not an indie game anymore.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be. But just all those kind of games, you're going to be able to sit around the living room, like you said, and plug it up. You don't have to be around a computer to show people games. So all the no names out there, it gives them a chance to make it big.
Like Xbox Arcade.
Yeah, it gives them a chance to compete. But with Xbox Arcade, I think it's a little bit more stricter.
It is a whole lot more stricter
than what Steam will be able to, because you saw what happened with Z. No.
All right, okay. Back to my expectations, or I don't think it's gonna be different, which is completely different than Reggie's. Reggie is a diehard Xbox fan, like I am, but Reggie wants the Steam box to fail, apparently, from what he just said. I'm joking. Yeah. I think the Steam box, if they do it properly, will be a console killer. I mean, it's a console in itself, but I think it could kill Xbox and PlayStation 3 and that new piece of shit that's the size of your hand that we don't even know the name of.
That's already flawed before it comes out. That's the Kickstarter publicity stunt.
It looks like that's only going to be an indie player right there. Like Flash-based games.
Yeah, that would be just your mobile games.
Yeah. It's by Android, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the Steam box. What is it going to run?
Oh my god, alright.
Because Steam box is running on Windows, it runs on Linux, it runs on Mac.
It's going to run on Linux.
If it runs on Linux, there's only a handful of games that are compatible.
No, it's just Valve. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want, and they're going to make it done. They're not going to build their own shit like Xbox. They're not going to, or PS3. They're going to take stuff that's already existing and put it in the box. Or in their Steam box. And it's going to be, I think that it could be, if if they take the Steam box and do what they're doing with Steam already on PC, the sales, like Assassin's Creed 3 for PC right now is like $30. If I go to GameStop right now and buy that, it's gonna be $53, brand new.
Right.
23 fucking dollars there. That is huge. I've bought the Square Enix publisher pack, $89. Everything was like half off in that pack. I got literally like 15 games, half of which came out in the past year and a half, and I got like $125 off just by doing that. If Steam can bring that over with great graphics and a massive hard drive, I'm talking about like a terabyte, download only, fuck the discs, and have those sales, then I think they could kill every console out there and literally make them extinct, and it'd just be Steam box.
Yeah, I'm about to download only. I'm afraid what will happen is that Steam will get greedy.
They're run by a game company. It's Valve. It's Valve. Valve creates games. Obviously, Half-Life was their big one. Game-only console. There's not going to be a bunch of bullshit on it like Hulu and MLB Network and family-friendly kids crap.
It's not going to be an entertainment box.
It's not going to be an entertainment box. It's going to be a game-only box because Valve, a video game maker, is putting it out, and that's what I'm so excited for.
But what if they're selling them so cheap on PC is because it's just don't really play PC games anymore. So that's why they're throwing it out on sale.
I play PC games.
Yeah, of course you do. I do. People watching this probably do.
Well, they said
but it's not as
They said
much.
those sales have like skyrocketed up to sales in the video game industry as far as like having a rebirth of games that came out months ago are getting like a rebirth of, I don't know how to pronounce it, more money, a lot, tons of more money because people are buying it because they're on sale, and it's created a new rebirth in PC gaming. It's basically Steam has basically over the past year.
It's like instead of giving GameStop the money, just give it back to the publishers, and then Steam probably takes a small cut.
Small cut.
Valve, whatever you want to call it.
Valve, yeah, Valve. We'll say Valve because it is Valve. Valve takes a small cut. That's so much better. There's just talk to some asshole at GameStop to hope to get a used copy of Black Ops 2, which is on sale for $10 less on Steam right now. They just carry what they have already over on there to the Steam box. Don't change much. I don't see how people could not love that. PlayStation 2 was out before. No, PlayStation 1 was out before Xbox. PlayStation 2 came out, Xbox came out. Xbox was a new kid on the street that didn't know if they were going to be able to last. And they did. And now Xbox, more people buy Xboxes than they buy PS3s. Like, what are your thoughts on the controller layout that they should go with?
My favorite controller is the Xbox One. I've had a PS3, and I just don't like the R1, R2 buttons.
I hate that.
It's the same as the other
PS1?
PlayStation. Yeah, I don't.
They didn't change anything.
The worst controller probably was probably Dreamcast, but
Dreamcast controller,
it was kind of bulky.
but you fit kind of like a glove a little bit. I'm guessing that's where Xbox took their.
Yeah.
They saw that and like, all right, let's make it less rapey.
What I'd like to have is a keyboard and mouse functionality. They make an adapter called the XIM, I think, 3, and it allows you to hook up a keyboard and a mouse to your Xbox right now. You can play.
That's outer market though. Secondary market.
Or you can play with a controller. I want that same, hot swappable. I want to be able to.
Well, who do you think can do that out of the three big boxes coming out?
That's what we're talking about. Is
I know.
Steam.
I'm saying okay, so
we're talking about Steam controllers.
Oh, I thought you were saying. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm in love with the Steam box that's coming out in a couple months. I can't help it. I actually have an erection right now, and I'm an Xbox fanboy. Sorry, I don't like PS3.
The only problem I can see with the Steam box is that you do have those people, if they do a no medium, no CDs, you do have those people that want the art, that want the CD.
They like to hold it.
And yeah, exactly. It's like, you actually own something instead of ones and zeros on your computer.
Yeah.
You actually physically own something. So I hope they do bring over the gifting, because I do like that. And I really hope they bring in the
gifting's nice.
The browser, where you do the shift tab, and it brings up a web browser. When I first played with Steam, that was my favorite feature, because I'd be playing a game, and I'd be like, whoa, I'm kind of stuck, and then bring up
shift
Google
tab. Yep.
And see what's going on. Or, the chat. I like the chatting.
The chat's fun too. That'd be hard with the controller, but if they can incorporate the keyboard and mouse, which I think they will.
If they just do like a guide button, hit it, and there's a browser.
Xbox and PS and the PlayStation aren't doing what Steam's doing. Steam already has the computer, concept going on right now with Steam. Valve. I need to start saying Valve instead of Steam. They're already been testing for months and months and months for the Steam box. They're running games that use controller only, or that can use controller. There's actually a whole area on Steam where it says controller friendly games. They're using that big picture thing. You click it and it brings up new interface, and that's probably the interface they're going to be using for the Steam box. And so they've been out there looking at what people like, throwing ideas out there, letting people respond to them and stuff like that in anticipation for the Steam box. Xbox is not doing that. PlayStation's not doing that. They have their hands in other stuff. Valve is video games. That's all they do. Like Xbox is a new big thing coming out next year. I'm sure there's going to be some add to the new Xbox coming out. Maybe a new type of controller layout, stuff like that. They're promoting that glass crap. That's all they promoted at E3 last year. The glass. Remember, what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the smart glass.
That's fucking stupid.
I like it.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but for a gamer standpoint, it's fucking stupid. Gamers don't care about that shit. Oh, I'm watching Game of Thrones on my Netflix or my HBO Go that I paid $10 for. Let me turn on my iPhone so I can look up the main girl's breast size. Oh shit, glass. Okay, okay, good. Oh wait, let me pull my iPad out on my lap too and see the map of wherever the fuck they live at. It's stupid.
Well, that is, but I'm talking about the actual where you can type a message out on your iPhone.
Yeah, but
and send it. Because those keypads that you buy do not work for the controller.
That would be the only good plausibility for it. I think the rest of it's just stupid.
You can play games with it too. I tried that. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was good.
They're promoting the shit out of that. I know they already have the glass concept kind of on there, out there right now.
Yeah, it's out.
But it's gonna be like double what it is when a new Xbox comes out. And I think if that's the main thing they're promoting, why? Because they're not promoting if they promote that, they're not promoting video games whatsoever. They're promoting family friendly. Here, give this to your 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Back to Steam. I personally think the Xbox controller layout's the best controller layout ever. Followed by Dreamcast. Of course, you think opposite of that part.
I got small hands.
Yeah, I got big man hands. PlayStation needs to do something about their controller, in my opinion. It's the same as the PS1. It just has a rumble pack attached to it. It's too small. I don't see how people can game on it.
N64.
N64, that was
Forgot about that.
Was that good or bad? I like that. The joystick in the middle wasn't.
Yeah, except for when they try to make you use both the D-pad and the joystick. Do this for that and that and that. Wrestling games kind of done that.
Yeah, in WCW versus NWO.
Yeah,
one of the greatest games ever.
To be successful, the Steam box has to be cheap. If they go to a store and they see, PS4, that's $500 usually always.
It's not.
And then Xbox is around $250, and then Steam box is $300.
You mean after
after it comes out, a couple
years afterwards?
I'm talking about on launch. I don't think
on launch.
I don't think Xbox is gonna go over $200. The new one.
$200.
I think that's what they're hitting for.
You're insane. I'm guaranteeing $600 on. No, I'm guaranteeing at least $550 on new Xbox and at least $650 on new PS3. And I guarantee the Steam box can cost about $600. Between $600 and $700. If they put a terabyte hard drive in the Steam box, which I hope they will, $600 or $700, and I think it'll be worth it. I think it's the new kid on the block. People will see that's the new kid on the block, and then the people that, they'll have that one friend that plays PC games, and they'll talk to it and be like, "What's Steam?" And they'll show them what Steam is. Like we're going to be showing during this video, we're showing random video clips, and we're going to show the Steam front page, and their friend will convince them that Steam is the shit. Or it could suck. It could come out and have graphics from PlayStation 2.
Or Valve graphics.
Yeah, or Valve graphics. But you're just used to playing Half-Life, which you've been doing all weekend. This noob never played Half-Life before. It can't be cheap, because there's no way they can make anything that's cheap. When it first came out, and they were, what, $550 or something like that? $500? When it first came out?
I don't think so. I think it was around $300. I think
what? No.
$399 at the most.
Anyway, they're selling for a loss. A big time loss. And so selling it for $200 is going to be a triple loss because everything's more expensive now. And PlayStation 3, we know that's not going to be cheap. Or PlayStation 4 is not going to be cheap.
Completely.
What are you thinking? All the consoles are coming out going to be like $200 this fall, and you're just going to get all of them?
No, I'm saying I think that'd be below $300 the price tag.
All of them?
No, I think PlayStation has always been the highest one, and Wii's always been the cheapest one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're going to be right around under $300 this time. Because I remember
the Xbox and the Steam box and the PS3 or PS4.
I'm just saying I think the Steam box should be $100 less than what the other boxes are. If they're the same price, then I wouldn't be like, well, I only got $300. I only buy one thing this time. That Played Note or this new one. I think I'm gonna go with the Microsoft. I already know it works. Because you have to get the online gameplay. That's one other thing.
I understand. Yeah, the online gameplay. I understand where you're coming from. Xbox has that. I don't know how PS3 works. I'll just know PS3 gets hacked into a bunch, so and goes offline for 2 months.
Well, some of the PC games, like, they have dedicated servers, like Battlefield does.
Yeah.
What's Steam gonna do? Because Microsoft pretty much has all their servers.
So if this was some like GE coming out with a console, General Electric, then I'd be like, yeah, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna. I mean, it could be good. I'm gonna wait to see some YouTube videos about it, but I'm not gonna. I don't have any aspirations of buying it at the moment. I'm getting a new Xbox, but it's Valve. Valve makes games. Valve cares for the customers. That's all they do. And that's all they put their effort into. And so I think that it will be great. Because they are gamers. The Valve people are gamers. And they know what gamers need and they know what gamers want. They're not also trying to sell televisions and microchips and stuff like that. They're selling themselves. That's it. Valve.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a huge success or a huge flop. It's not going to be in the middle. It's not going to be like another... It's not going to be 5 years from now. There's Steam Box, Xbox, and PS4. It's either going to be 4 years from now. There's going to be Steam, and maybe another console, or it's going to be 4 years from now. It's going to be Xbox 4 or Xbox 720 and PS4, and no Steam. I think it's either going to be a huge flop or massively successful. All right. Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up. Do you have anything else to say, Rich?
No, that's it.
All right. For Comically Lame, this is Yaz, and that's Reggie.
And thanks for joining us in the lounge.
See ya.